The value of the human life went down another 10%, and the value of the human life has been going down since like I say like 2013, 14, 2014, 15. Just seeing how people respond to death now, like just seeing it's getting more weird. Just hearing, and you can't say that people have always been like this because in the past people could have these thoughts, but they wasn't broadcasting these thoughts to the world, so they're just like more so inner thoughts. But it's like just seeing people just like how people talk about the dead now just is weird to me. And like, and then I don't know, somehow it just comes together, just like the rise of like just the power of AI. I'm like, the value of the human life is going down. Like, yeah, I don't know, it's some weird ass shit. But
you said it more because I was thinking when you said it, I was thinking of that more in the like the value, just the artist like that's trying to make music,
the art.
Also, like I feel like you said that like, oh, I didn't even think about like the artists that aren't with us anymore.
Yeah,
I think that's the scary. That's like not scary, but I think more like just visceral, like frustrating is like, oh, there's a lot of people that seem hyped that they can like make music with dead people now. And it's just like, bro, it feels weird to consume AI's creation of somebody, like get somebody recreating somebody, not even recreating somebody making new work as this person when they have music. Just listen to music. Like there's shit like I don't know, because niggas have done features with like dead folks that like just have like this shit, I don't know, there's just find a verse you fucking like, man. You do that, I don't know. It's crazy.
Are they allowed to do that? It's not like copyright.
That's
like,
the copyright. That's where it's gonna get weird because I don't know, like
you're using the whole
Kanye as a feature, man.
And somebody's getting paid off, and I don't know if it's Kanye. So it's like Michael Jackson songs, like it's I don't know,
it's
shit's
fucking
weird,
crazy,
bro. I don't like where it's going.
You can hear it too. Ain't no soul in that shit. Ain't no fucking.
That's
man.
shit.
You can fucking tell when you're hearing that shit.
It's just the beginning, though.
They gonna get better.
Scariest part, like
they gonna get better, but I don't know. I don't think that they ever gonna be able to have that it factor in that shit, especially like in like writing, because they use that shit to write scripts now too, and like for like saying you can like make movies and shit like that with and writing scripts off that shit, but like. Bro, you ain't never gonna make a movie like Pineapple Express. You ain't never gonna make movies like that shit, bro, with no motherfucking AI, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no motherfucking way.
Funny you bring that up because I was thinking if we wanted to take it there, I wanted to actually ask. So I'll start there. We'll kind of get to the AI part of it. How do y'all feel about like the rhyme helper shit that people be using now? I feel like it's all talking about some app that just like, oh, I can knock out a song in 10 minutes this way or whatever, but it's like.
I feel like
kind of the new age rhyming book essentially, and like instead of really coming up with your own rhymes and your own bars, like you kind of just starting it and like autocorrect filling kind of type shit. Like, I don't know, how do y'all feel about aids for your writing? I guess
that's just having the ghostwriter.
That's a ghostwriter. Yeah,
that's a ghostwriter. You gotta, if you doing that, you need to like say you doing that.
No,
I guess and like say it's an experiment or whatever it is the fuck you doing. But you gotta say that shit.
Does it matter? No, that's shit. And that's now you don't. I guess people don't have to say that shit really. So it's like I don't know, bro. People like
tragic.
Nigga, you can blow up a 15-second snippet of that song on TikTok. Like that's a whole thing on TikTok now, bro. People are posting fucking hook templates, like things to say in your hook to go viral, and then like you actually see people using this shit. I'm like,
and it pops off out of nowhere.
And if anything, they might not be getting paid from their music, but they getting now you getting paid from TikTok, and it's. But at the end of the day, bro, I feel like I don't know. It's still not to sound like corny, but it's like niggas like real rappers know like it.
I think that's what makes it interesting. I think that's a good point. Just for like, that's a good point. Just for, like who gets credit. Like we need to like attribute because we need to know if you're doing like kind of like doing ghostwriter shit and not telling people this type of thing. Which again, that's kind of where we're at though. It's like all these niggas got ghostwriters and they do not tell us they do. Like not all these niggas, but like
a lot of people.
We'll say Kanye and Drake. Kanye and Drake probably have Drake maybe, but Kanye definitely.
Kanye for sure. Kanye admits to it. Yeah.
But I guess like he doesn't deny it, so maybe that's like kind of tacit acknowledgement, but it is a weird balance. So I guess from there though, because it's funny you bring up just the script writing, because that's with the writer's strike and everything going on. It's one of the things people are talking about. Just not necessarily like we know that AI can't write a script, but can AI be your writer's room? Like instead of having 4 or 5 people you're bouncing ideas off, you're just using the AI to like give you kind of bullshit premises that you can use to start a debate. But like for the rhyming too, like do you use AI to help you put your songs, even if you're not just taking what the AI wrote and using it straight up, but you use it as a base to like create. Like I said, like if you have the AI give you a hook template and you use that to write your hook, like give me a hook template that sounds like this song or sounds like Lil Wayne or sounds like this, and you use that to write. To me, it still feels like a step too far, but it's that weird in between. That's where AI gets weird, because I think we think of it like straight up write a song from here, straight up write a script from here. Not like, okay, help me write a song or help me write a script kind of type.
Get a bass, pretty much.
But yeah, I don't know. I always think too, like to me, it just feels like the soul of the artist, like kind of lead like type thing.
For
like,
sure,
oh,
for sure. Yeah,
hell
yeah.
These kids not gonna know how to write.
Hell yeah.
Because they're just gonna have
But for sure, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's it. You can't. The only way you get better at writing is by writing. You don't get better at writing by getting help from writing. Like that don't work like that. Yeah. Like it just don't. You have to write your own bars. Like you're always gonna have to write your own bars. And I guess the ghostwriting shit works for some kind of person, but like you gotta, like I said, bro. Everybody knows Kanye has ghostwriters. Like it's gonna be. There's no way hiding that shit. So it's like if you're gonna be doing ghostwriter shit. I mean, I guess not with the AI, you can hide that shit. But no, because I feel like they always come out and they always have to say that they wrote some shit. It's always gonna happen.
It usually comes out, but I think that's the thing, because it doesn't come out like right away, right? Like it's usually something we hear down the line. Like usually it's another rapper who knows calling that rapper out for it on a track like years later or something like that. I've heard like Christian rappers who have said, like, this girl Susie Rock just in Atlanta. I remember she was saying, it's like, oh yeah, I live in Atlanta. I ghostwrite for a lot of your favorite artists, and just like not putting names out there. It's like I just think there's probably a lot more than we think.
That's a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a ticking time bomb. Yeah. I wouldn't go that way.
I feel like that's the shit.
I wouldn't.
People are getting smarter too, so like. That's the shit, dude. Is gonna be whether if the next generation cares or not, because the next generation, if you got a ghostwriter, I feel like the young niggas are so smart, like just with just researching and finding shit, like okay, they'll call you out for it, but it's like, but if it's also another 70% of them saying they know this information, but they're still saying nah, this shit's still fire or whatever, like that's where it kind of gets weird. But I don't know. It's
I get scared, man. Pop music is pop music for a reason. People kind of just...
Yeah, that's fine over there. Yeah. A comedian would never ghostwrite, like, right? Like, comedians don't ghostwrite.
I think they bounce out.
They do?
They bounce out. I feel like they bounce out.
I don't think they write for each other, though.
No, they do. It's a more acknowledged process, definitely. Like, that's the whole premise of the Adam Sandler movie where he get the cancer. Funny People.
Which one is that?
The one with not Rogan, but the other one, Jonah Hill. The one with Jonah Hill. That's the whole thing. Like he gets hired to go on tour with him and help him. Like,
yeah, I need to watch that.
It's more. It feels like more of a collaborative process though. Like it's more of an acknowledged thing than it is. Like because it's like nigga that's helping write mouse would be the same dude that's like opening for you kind of type thing. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that.
As sinister as like the ghostwriter shit in the hip hop font does seem sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't. I for surely didn't know that. But you see, Adam Sandler is making a movie with Dana White, and they're gonna make it about the UFC. It's gonna be a comedy movie involving the UFC.
Do you ever watch What's His Face? The Kevin What's His Face dude from King of Queens, the one that he did, the UFC thing he did.
Oh yeah. You